Hello, everyone. Have you ever held a piece of agate and felt like it was doing something ancient and wise inside your energy field, especially in your left hand? Well, today we are exploring three of the most healing and heart centered members of the agate family: Flower, Orca, and Green Moss Agate. Each one carries its own emotional medicine, its own story, and its own purpose in your spiritual path. And I also have two extraordinary spheres from Brazil that are rare and are formed on blue chalcedony with white quartz that you absolutely need to see. These are very rare, powerful, and deeply spiritual pieces. So I am Jen, and I help people understand their energy so they can move with it instead of getting entangled in it. I teach you how to work with what you are feeling, how to recognize your own intuition, and how to stay connected to your inner guidance, even when life can get a little bit intense. So, before we begin, a loving reminder that I teach energetic and spiritual healing, and crystals are incredible allies in that work, but they do not replace medical or mental health care. Always follow the guidance of your licensed practitioners and let crystals support you from the spiritual side. So today we are going into the origins of these agates, the spiritual healing properties of each one, the meaning behind flower agate transforming towards carnelian, and the extraordinary power of blue chalcedony combined with white quartz. I am also excited to share that the automatic 15% off in the rock shop has been extended through December as we go through each rock category together. Once we complete the full collection, the discount will disappear. So enjoy this moment and stock up for the holidays. And do not forget that the crystal readings are also 15% off. My crystal readings are designed to help you understand the energy that you are moving through and how to work with it in a way that feels grounded, guided, and spiritually aligned. During your session, I read the frequency of the crystals that choose you, along with the messages from your higher self, your guide team, and your emotional field. Each reading can bring clarity to what your soul is asking for, reveal energetic patterns that are ready to shift, offer guidance for healing, growth, and your next steps, and can help you to understand your intuitive gifts. These readings can support emotional balance and spiritual alignment, and they connect you with the crystals that are here to support your journey. You can choose a 30-minute soul sync reading for focused guidance or a 50-minute soul rise reading for a deeper dive into your soul, your path, and your transformation. And right now, all the crystal readings are 15% off during our holiday and rock shop series celebration. There's no code needed. The discount is automatic at checkout. This is the perfect time to receive clarity, support, and spiritual direction as you move into your next chapter. And 2026 is calling us to explore our multidimensionality. So, agate is a beautiful part of that journey. And agate is a variety of chalcedony that forms inside volcanic rock. Over long periods of time, silica-rich water flows into natural cavities and begins laying down layers that slowly harden. These layers become the banding, the plumes, the mossy patterns that we see, and the flowers that make agate so loved. Agate is ancient, slow growing, and incredibly stabilizing. It comes from Madagascar, Brazil, Indonesia, Africa, India, and the US. No matter the region, agate carries grounding balance, emotional steadiness, and gentle transformation. Flower agate, which I've got quite a bit here, from Madagascar is known for its soft white and pink plumes that look like tiny blossoms frozen inside stone. These flowers represent blooming, healing, and unfolding into your potential. Flower agate helps you grow through what you have lived through. It is gentle, nurturing, and deeply supportive. Flower agate encourages soft self compassion. It's excellent for soul contract work because it supports you through what you have lived through and helps release old emotional trauma. Especially if you hold it in your left hand, a palm stone like this, and do your clearings. You can hold any of these free forms in your left hand because they connect you to your heart and your root chakras and help you to speak your truth. They support new beginnings and fresh start. Flower agate, it brings on a gentle motivation and courage, especially when there's a bit of carnelian in it. It feels like a garden that's just blooming inside of your energy field. Now, when flower agate is blooming and transforming towards carnelian, some of these pieces, they begin to shift towards those warm oranges and red tones. This is the beginning of carnelian um, forming inside of the stone. And spiritually, this means that you are moving from healing into expression, that your courage is rising, that your creativity is awakening. I just love these pieces. They're very special from Indonesia. Oh, and I've got one egg here left that has the plumes with the carnelian on the top. So that your emotional healing, that it is turning into momentum. Remember, carnelian is this action stone. So when you combine it with this lovely stabilizing agate, it's just very soft, and it just symbolizes your own evolution. Now, some flower agate has blue in it. I don't know, my camera is not doing it justice, but when it shows these shades of soft blue or icy blue tones, this is beautiful. The blue in flower agate happens when blue chalcedony forms in the same pocket as the pink and the white flower plumes. So flower agate is a type of chalcedony. So when the minerals shift during formation, the stone can begin developing blue chalcedony layers right alongside the blooming flower patterns. Geologically, this means the mineral content changed while the stone was growing, that the groundwater carried a different trace mineral at that moment, that the crystal shifted into a cooler frequency of chalcedony, and the stone experienced two different growth phases in one formation. Pretty spectacular. So spiritually, the blue in flower agate adds an entirely new layer of energy. Spiritual meaning is that the blue represents the truth, clarity, communication, expression, emotional calm, and higher guidance. I love this. Very deeply transforming. So when blue chalcedony appears inside flower agate, blue chalcedony can look like this. The stone blends the heart-centered growth of flower agate with the throat-centered clarity of blue chalcedony. Speak that truth. And that means that the stone is supporting you in speaking while you grow, expressing what your heart is healing, and communicating your needs gently and very clearly. You can hold this in your left hand and say your clearings. It helps you to stay calm while stepping into a new chapter, and connects your intuition with your emotion and aligning your voice with your heart. It is a very beautiful combination because the blue tones turn flower agate into a bridge between the heart and the throat. And it says, you are blooming, you are ready to speak from that place. The SKU on this particular piece that I have is D4FAF2. So type that into the search bar if you're interested. Very rare and beautiful, very special. Look at the photos that I have. Now, Orca Agate from Madagascar, this carries swirling black, white, and gray patterns that represent the markings of an orca whale. Its energy is very fluid, deep, emotional, and ancient. Orca agate spiritually is a stone of emotional release, of truth, and deep inner peace. That's why I've got big rocks for the living room. These are lovely. It helps to release grief from the emotional body. You know, and it's not grief as in losing someone. It can be the loss of a relationship, but sometimes letting go of that which no longer serves us can dissolve or evolve into a little grief. So this helps to dissolve that and dissolve any self-blame. It helps to clear the throat chakra for authentic expression, and it encourages emotional honesty. This one's beautiful. It's got the white quartz and agate there. Brings calm to turbulent inner waters. If there's kind of turbulence in the home, having a piece in the living room is excellent for diffusing any of that. Now, green moss agate comes from Brazil, India, and the United States. Its beautiful green inclusions look like moss growing through clear or milky chalcedony. It can also have a milky look, just like this one with the white patterns. Kind of, it looks like, to me, like a Japanese cherry tree look. You know, this is one of the most grounding and heart opening stones that you can work with. I love green moss agate. Not sure who has this one. But it connects you to the healing energy of nature, and it strengthens emotional stability and the heart. If you wear this green moss agate at your throat, this is the COVID stone. It helps to release stress and any stored tension. It helps you to heal if you have any bronchial infection, any sinus infection, colds. It helps to support new beginnings and new growth, brings patience and peace to mind. I've got these beautiful with the white swirling patterns. Now, if there's any carnelian in Orca agate, like I have one piece. Where did it go? Here we go. And it can look like it has ancient Asian characters. Now, these are incredibly, incredibly rare and special, highly sought after pieces. The moss agate brings earth growth into the heart, and the carnelian brings fire, drive, and activation. So together, this piece will ground your creative fire, strengthen your courage, and follow through. You want to get things done. You want to help to transmute lack by thinking that you don't deserve. This helps to move you through that layer of emotion and transform ideas into action. It helps intuitive messages to move into real world form, essentially. It carries ancient symbolic wisdom within the stone. It helps you to just relax and ground yourself. These pieces feel like earth and fire speaking through the same breath. So now I want to share with you the two spheres from Brazil that are formed on blue chalcedony with natural white quartz. This combination is extremely rare and it's incredibly powerful. Blue chalcedony brings peace, clear communication, and emotional calm. White quartz amplifies your intuition and strengthens intention. So together, in a single sphere, they create a stone that feels like divine communication, in physical form. So these spheres, they strengthen your intuitive communication. They help you receive messages from your guide team, from your spirit guides or from your angels. They bring soft clarity and gentle insight. And they open up that throat chakra in a very compassionate way so that you can stand in your truth, stand in your boundaries, right? But speak in a compassionate way, but very directly and with good intention. They also amplify your intuition while grounding you in your body. And that is, for empaths, that can be a slippery slope. And they also help to create a peaceful field that settles the mind and the heart. So holding one of these spheres feels like an energetic tuning fork is moving from the heart through the throat to the mind. They are teacher stones, and they are also intuitive allies. They're perfect for readers, healers, and anyone learning to speak from their soul and stand in their truth. Now, as we journey through each rock category in the rock shop, the 15% automatic discount has been extended through December. When we complete the collection, the discount will disappear. So enjoy this time and stock up for the holidays. Many pieces are they all are one of a kind, but some of them are extraordinarily beautiful and rare. I mean, everything is here. So the crystal readings are also 15% off. You can choose a 30-minute soul sync or the 50-minute soul rise. If you are still here, your soul clearly resonates with the wisdom of agate. So tell me in the comments which stone speaks to you. Is it flower agate for growth? Is it orca agate for emotional release, or green moss agate for grounding and for renewal? Or is the rare blue chalcedony green moss spheres for intuitive communication and spiritual clarity? Are they speaking to you? So if this video supported your journey, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves crystals. And please check out my website, jenbushman.com. You'll find all these stones and all the readings there. Plus, I have a slate of classes up. And please check out the multi-dimensional series, the Dimension series that's going to start in January. Be sure to check that out. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. And I will see you next time. All right.